Welcome back to Good Morning Colorado. So Marty told us about the wind and he's not lying. This is Pumpkin Center. The camera's shaking and bouncing, even doing a little dance. This is our VR wireless cam. Very windy out there. Time right now is 6:41. Pumpkin Center, due east of Highway 71. Learn a new place every day, Marty. How's the weather looking today this Saturday?
Well, you mentioned the wind, and I think the worst of that will be this morning, by the way, but it's going to stay breezy throughout the day today. And it's not just east of the interstate we're seeing some wind. The camera here at Abba Eye Care is also shaking around a little bit. I think at the moment we should expect wind gusts between about 30 and 40 miles an hour to continue through about noon or so, and then they'll start to back off. But at noon you can see that sustained wind speeds will routinely be running between about 10 and 20 miles an hour, with a few spots on the plains probably heavier than that. And again, that's not the gust, so that'll be a drawback to today, because the one thing that you won't have to worry about is much cloud cover, at least through the first, say, half of the day or so, as we have a lot of sunshine out there right now. And Futurecast is suggesting that'll remain the case through at least early this afternoon. By late this afternoon, we'll see some clouds develop over the mountains. There might even be enough instability for some sprinkles to fall, but we're not expecting any significant rainfall throughout the afternoon hours in eastern Colorado today. Look for highs to reach the 60s to around 70. Again, that sounds pretty nice. Probably would be if we could back the wind down about 15 or 20 notches. But that wind's going to be pretty noticeable, especially north and east of Colorado Springs here through the first half of the day. We'll have some 50s across the higher terrain. That'll include Taylor County and the Palmer Divide today. But I do think from downtown Colorado Springs southward, we'll hit at least the 60s. And then maybe along the Arkansas River, a couple of lower 70s. I mentioned maybe a few sprinkles. You see a few green blips on the map here as we head through the evening hours. Looks a little bit more significant in northern New Mexico, but even there, we're just talking some scattered showers. As we head into midnight or so, looks like partly cloudy conditions should be the way to go. There could be some patchy, and I do mean patchy, low clouds in parts of eastern Colorado. I don't think we should expect to wake up to a widespread blanket of low cloud cover tomorrow morning. And it will be pretty cool, by the way. Most areas in eastern Colorado in the 30s. Lyman could drop into the 20s. We do have some frost advisories out in northeastern Colorado. And of course, it's still early enough in the season that it's not surprising to see 20s and 30s over the mountains and mountain valleys. There's that blue sky seen from Highway 115 in Turkey Creek. The farther south and west you live, the less the wind is problematic, at least at the moment. You can see the juniper trees aren't moving around too much there at Highway 115 in Turkey Creek, not too far from the Fort Carson area. So we'll track that Mother's Day weather forecast for you, which will include at least some spotty showers and maybe a little bit of thunder. And midweek looks like we'll get pretty warm around here. Stick around for those details.
Nice. And Marty, I am so excited because I went on a story to Canyon City, Fremont County, and I drove by Turkey Creek.
Okay,
I was like,
so you know that it exists.
Yes,
it's actually
it exists.
There, yes.
It is a thing, and it's really beautiful too.
It's a
I
pretty
liked
drive.
it. Yeah, I was excited when I saw it. Alrighty, thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Now from